Okay, so this is my DoomZ. You start at the C over there, there's a shop. I've made a few of the buildings so far, obviously they're not textured very well. Need to do some more work on that. The zombies are new, they're just scripted to walk towards you, not fight anything. I've got an inventory system that you can scroll through and to let you know which items you're on, and if you click it, you can throw them. If you filled up your inventory, obviously then you can't fit anymore, but you can also pick up these bags which extend the inventory. The window at the front there, oh, I've got an axe so I can show that. The window at the front is smashable as with the other glass in here. But obviously firing them will attract attention. So the main buildings that I've got so far in the town, there's the shop over there. I've also got, just around the corner here, I've got the hospital. The hospital's got its own spawn, so everything spawns dynamically, like DayZ. It spawns at midnight in this. So you've got, over here it's the hospital, so you've got your hospital spawn. All of the things that you can use, for example, blood bags, morphine, etc., they all work as a weapon. You can throw out the ammo by going through it here. Every gun stores its ammo as a clip, so when you reload it you lose a full clip. I put in, I think it's about 18 weapons, but most of them haven't got textures, so I've not made them spawn really easy to add. So the main areas are the town here. I'll just show the fire station which is over there, oh, and the school as well. So the school also has smashable windows. The idea is you go upstairs and there's a door and you can get through to the upper section there. In Doom you can't have stuff on top of other stuff, so it's just kind of a trick where you bring this guy down. So it cuts it off. So here's a water fountain, you can drink from here. You can also fill canteens if you've got them. Now, over on the right hand side there you've got temperature, food, water and blood. The temperature works in it, so if you go inside, your temperature will go up. There's a debug menu which you've got at the moment which shows it, so currently temperature is down to 92. If we go inside, it'll start going up. So there's different things that you can do. You need to eat, so there's cans here, so we'll just throw out a couple of things that we've got here. So you can eat there. There's also drinking, as I mentioned. So for the drinking you can get it from the water fountain, from the cans, and for the eating you can kill cows and get food that way. You need to cook it with a fire. As you can see, day and night is working. Now in Z Doom, which this is in, you can't, well, it's a colour map palette that I haven't bothered to work out yet, so currently the sky shows as grey and orange. But if you play that in Z Doom it works fine, but I'm not sure if I'm going to move everything across to there yet. Okay, there's also the churches. So the churches, like in DayZ, I can pick different weighted map sort of spawn points. So some I can make, for example, the hospital ones have hospital items, but also I can make it so that certain drops, certain places are more likely to give good weapons. I just managed to get sprite trees working, so there's a few that you can see around here. It's getting pretty dark, as you can see. It'll keep on doing, so it'll actually be pretty rubbish to watch there, but here's just a barn. I'd like it if I could have a curved one, but my skills don't extend that far, at least not in Z Doom. So currently when you pick up a weapon it doesn't pick up any ammo with it, so probably finding more weapons than you'd be able to use. At the moment it doesn't limit you at all for the number of weapons that you can carry around, so that's something that needs updating. Here's a fire. There is one fire that's here so far, but you can also find some wood and you can create your own fire, and you can dry out there if it's raining, and you can also warm up if you could. So now we're heading away from the farm. Oh, there are cows somewhere, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to see them in the dark. think I hear one. Yeah, so there's a cow. So, it's all the meat's gone on the other side of the fence. Ooh. So there's some meat. So now I've got some chunks of meat. And then if we go and use the fire, we now have some steaks. I'm sure. Let's have a look at that. Now, there's also the other section. I'm just going to drink something. Currently, it just shows the eating thing that is drinking, and I'm going to change that when we come over as well. So there's some cliffs up here. I had to make the cliffs because in Doom, if I had monsters that were too far away from other ones, they could just hit you as if it was 0 distance. Don't know if that's a bug in Doom or in my coding. So these are the hangers, which frankly look nothing like hangers because they're not rounded, but they work okay. And this is my airport tower, so you can go up. It's like the airport tower. Okay, I'm going to head back over there. I'll probably clip this out. Yeah, zombies are pretty hard at the moment. Just looking around, you've got the barns, so barns that you can enter. The water you can't go across. If I use DoomZ, I might make it so it's proper water that you can go in. Barns, just simple wooden structure. So you can see there's one door on the inside and 2 doors on the outside, and we need to fix that also. Over on the right hand side, you've got a river which cuts off the map, and over this side you've got the cliffs. This is some sort of barn. You might have noticed that you walk a lot slower than in normal Doom. The distances that you can make this map any further than this, and it seems to start having glitches inside Doom. If I make it for multiplayer, this should work, so it's everyone playing at once. The idea is then you're fighting against each other, but you also need to survive as well. But if I make it as a co-op thing, you can have it using, I forget the word, but like heretic, so hexen rather, so that it keeps on moving into the different maps, and you can progress together and you can move back and forth or hold. So the tents are also enterable, some loot in them. Got a few different types of tents. So this is a medical tent, and this has medical loot, as you might have guessed. There are also over here the barracks. So if you just have a look in the barracks. At the moment it's not got beds because you can't have beds, like a bed on top of another bed, and it's bunk beds in DayZ, so we've got to see how to do that. Also, I've not actually got any ammo, so I'm just going to pick up the shotgun that I spawned. I had a go at exploding petrol stations as well, so there's another one over in that corner. That's pretty much all apart from the weather. So when it starts raining, you start getting wet. If you start getting wet and you start getting cold at the same time, then you become ill, and you start coughing, and when you cough it sprays out. They're going to be invisible textures, but it basically sprays them out, and then if it hits anyone they also become ill. You can cure the illness by taking some antibiotics, which you can get from the hospital or a hospital can. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to have a look at using voxels for the crash sites. That's something else that I didn't mention. It has the helicopter crashes as well, so there's 3 different spots on the map that they can spawn, and 3 different loadouts. So one has a sniper rifle, one has an AK, one has an M4, and they'll just spawn at one of those sites, but it's randomised, so they might not spawn, so some of the time you can do. The weather is also randomised, so some days it'll rain, some days it won't. And yeah, when you go inside the green stops as well.